There are many on the left and in the scientific community, so to speak, who are afraid of that discussion because, oh my goodness, you might mention the word, God forbid, God in the classroom, or creator. That there may be some things that are inexplainable by nature where there may be, where it's actually better explained by a creator. And of course, we can't have that discussion. It's very interesting that you have a situation where science will only allow things in the classroom that are consistent with a non-creator idea of how we got here, as if somehow or another that's scientific. Well, maybe the science points to the fact that maybe science doesn't explain all these things. And if it does point to that, then why don't we pursue that? But you can't, because it's not science. Well, but if science is pointing you there, then how do you say it's not science? It's worth a debate.
The Adam and Eve story is taken literally by half the country, and it's no coincidence that the type of tree which God forbade Adam and Eve eating from was the tree of knowledge. Rick Santorum homeschools his children because he does not want them eating that fucking apple. He wants them locked up in the Christian madrasa that is the family living room, not out in public where they could be infected by the virus of reason.
These folks on the left, whether it's Maher or Letterman or you name it, they're out there trashing anybody who stands up for Christian conservative values.
Do you believe that there should be any legal exceptions for rape or incest when it comes to abortion?
I believe that life begins at conception, and that life should be guaranteed under the Constitution. That is a person.
So even in a case of rape or incest, that would be taking a life.
That would be taking a life, and I believe that that any doctor who performs an abortion, that I would advocate that any doctor that performs an abortion should be criminally charged for doing so. I've never supported criminalization of abortion for mothers, but I do for people who perform them. I believe that life is sacred. It's one of those things in the Declaration of Independence. We are endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights, and the first is life. And I believe that life should be protected. At the moment, it is a human life, and at conception, it is biologically human, and it's alive, it's a human life.
On occasion, scientists working on the nuclear program in Iran turn up dead. I think that's a wonderful thing. I don't believe in an America where the separation of church and state is absolute.
I believe in an America where the separation of church and state is absolute.
What people like Rick Santorum are afraid of is that their child will take a class in evolutionary biology and think, whoa, turns out what Dad told me is a crock. Jesus didn't ride a dinosaur.
All of a sudden, if you're instilling faith and teaching them about God in your home, you're a madrasa, according to these folks. Our children will out-reason him. My 12-year-old will out-reason Bill Maher when it comes to understanding, how to logic work. Because he is completely illogical.
The indoctrination that occurs in American universities is one of the keys to the left holding and maintaining power in America. And it is indoctrination.
They have abandoned not just faith in Bill Maher, but they've abandoned reason too. They are pure emotion. They have absolutely nothing to offer this country, and yet they are just spew vitriol toward anybody who stands up and argues both faith and reason, which I've done throughout the course of my public career.
Explaining how college ruins minds, Rick Santorum said that more than 60% of kids who enter college committed to religious faith graduate without the same commitment. Translation, there is an inverse relationship between knowledge and superstition. His solution? Ban knowledge.